Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, the TV show. The show is brought to you by our sponsors, who we want to thank, Bank Hometown and St. Vincent Hospital. And very happy to have with us in our second segment, Jeff Smetana, who is the Chief Development Officer of the Arbella at Bramble Hill, and Cullen Moran, who is the Regional Manager of the Arbella at Bramble Hill. Maybe a little history, off of Salisbury Street, the old Higgins estate.
That's right.
For many years, also kind of known as Bramble Hill. But some development has taken place in that neighborhood over the years to meet a growing demand. And the Arbella at Bramble Hill is all about that. Maybe, Jeff, you could kind of start us off about what's happening there.
Well, exactly. It's a great location on the west side of Worcester. We looked hard to find a location where we thought we could create an active adult senior housing community that would draw really well, and that's obviously a really ideal location. We're doing 123 units there. They're Class A apartments, 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, plus a purpose-built clubhouse that would attract that baby boomer generation who are renters by choice. They probably currently live in a single-family home, wouldn't mind downsizing, but don't really have good options, and want to feel like if they're moving, they're really upgrading their lifestyle, and we're really giving them that option with a Class A apartment, underbuilding parking, and then this fabulous clubhouse that has all kinds of activities and programming where they can really remain social, they can remain healthy, and really remain active.
Yeah, well, in 2019, the Chamber did a very in-depth housing report that kind of confirmed, I think, anecdotally what people know is happening in terms of the housing market, not only in Worcester but in central Massachusetts. And kind of 3 key areas that were identified. We need, more affordable housing and deeply affordable units. We need more market rate and high-end apartments. But then the third element was senior housing, 55 plus. And then just recently, one of our local developers, Bomey and Keedy, gave a presentation at the Chamber where I think by 2030 it's estimated that about 16% of the city of Worcester population will be 65 and older. And so the housing, as you described, needs are very different. And so having those choices is an opportunity for the company, but also giving people quality places to live and age.
Exactly, and one of the things I think that was attractive when we were presenting our project to the city is the idea that most of our residents already live in the city of Worcester. They own homes, but they wouldn't otherwise be moving if they didn't have a good option. So now they're selling their homes, they're freeing up housing stock that new home buyers find attractive, and then we're keeping those folks here living in the city, continuing to contribute to the city and live among the folks that they've been living with for many years. So it's really a win-win. And really helps build a strong community. Yeah,
and Cullen, your job as regional manager is kind of you mentioned leasing, but there's a lot more than that. Kind of the programs, and maybe you could talk a little bit about some of the kind of unique programs that the company runs in other places that'll be part of Bramble Hill.
Yeah, where we differentiate ourselves maybe from your typical multifamily is our lifestyle programming. So what we have is called our SUN program, Senior Umbrella Network. It's a 7-tiered wellness program that invests into your lifestyle and helps extend that independent portion of your life. So we have everything from instructor-led fitness classes to on-site clubs, and we strategically developed our clubhouse to fit the mold of this lifestyle program that we're putting forth to our residents. So, we have our indoor golf simulator that we can use. We have our fitness center. We have our pool. We have these strategically placed amenities that we can use to help extend that independent portion of your life. So our SUN program has been developed over 50 years and helps extend that independent portion of seniors' lives that you may not be getting if you're living in your own home. You're going to have these instructor-led courses and be able to collaborate and have a sense of community with your neighbors.
Yeah, and that's really important, kind of that sense of community, kind of belonging and socialization. Yeah. But you mentioned the units, the Arbella at Bramble Hill, not cookie cutter, kind of a range of units and options that you have available to maybe show people?
Yeah, for sure. We have 1 and 2 bedroom garden apartments there at the property. So we have everything from 900 square feet to up over 1,200 square feet for the 2 beds. So we have kind of fit the need of whatever it is you're looking for in terms of size, and then everything is a quick walk. So the centrally located clubhouse is right in the middle there, where you can quickly walk over and use any of the amenities that we have. We have a plethora of indoor and outdoor amenities. We'll have a pickleball court, a bocce court, outdoor garden space. And inside, like I said, we have the pool, we have a golf simulator, we have a bistro, we have a community room, fitness center, yoga center, wellness center. So whatever it is you like to do, there's something that fits in that Sun program. And if there's something that's not, we'll have a full-time lifestyle coordinator on site that you can meet with and bring forth to their attention. And we cater our monthly lifestyle calendar over the needs of our residents, as well as that 7-tiered wellness portion of it.
Yeah, and so are people available now to kind of come up, look? Are people interested in leasing, or how do they reach out to you?
We're excited to welcome our first residents here in the next few weeks, and so right now we're doing hard hat tours every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you're interested, if you give the office a call or send us an email, we do the hard hat tours of our model apartment on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then once we get opened up, we'll be able to show you some more of the apartments as well. So if you're interested in just taking a look, let us know. We do those hard hat tours, and you can see the property, and we'll pick you up on our our shuttle van that will go out to, once we're open, grocery stores, out to events in the community, baseball games, hockey games. We'll take residents to local restaurants for lunch and breakfast, convenient for, if you don't want to drive out, you can hop on our shuttle van and go out. So we use that for our tours now. We pick people up and take them to the property and show them around.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty good. And Jeff, this is a model. The Arbella Bramble Hill will have its own kind of unique identity. Great location past the JCC and Salisbury Street in Worcester, in a nice kind of wooded area. But this is a model that the company has done in other places and been successful.
Yes, we do it across the country. We have 50 total communities that we operate, and this active adult segment of the market is really up and coming, and really for this baby boomer generation that wouldn't have previously really thought of renting as a lifestyle choice, but now, because these units are much nicer than they were maybe 20 years ago, they're large open floor plans, high ceilings, walk-in closets, full kitchens, washer dryer in every unit, balconies. Someone will walk into one of our apartments and think, gosh, this kitchen is nicer than my one at home. That sense that we're really trying to create. And this boomer generation just really sees the freedom that they gain with this kind of a lifestyle and downsizing as really a much more engaging lifestyle option than maybe it was in previous decades.
And you don't have to worry about mowing the lawn, raking the leaves, shoveling, snow blowing.
And you can age in place, and we have all these wellness programs as well. So if you have some special needs, we can support that. It's a couple, maybe one of the couple needs a little bit of support, or if someone needs to transition to a different type of facility or something, we can help coordinate that as well. So it's really a lot of comfort, a lot of security, and then also a really good quality of life.
Yeah. Well, what the amenities that Cullen described make it pretty, I'm sure, attractive to some of our viewers. Just as we wrap up, how can they, in addition to the tours and things, how can they sign up and contact you or go online?
Yeah, head to our website, arbellabramblhill.com, or you can follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Anywhere you can find us, you can see what's going on. We have some updates on some of our construction updates and hard hat tours and some of the events we're doing in the community, whether it be lunch and learns for prospective residents, so you can come and learn more about our Sun program, about the floor plans, about the amenities in the property, or we do updates, like I said, on construction and when unit tours and things like that on our Facebook and website as well. So
great. Jeff, Cullen, thanks for being with us and sharing everything that's happened with the Arbella at Bramble Hill.
Yeah, we appreciate you having us. We're excited to be here and be part of this great community.
Yeah, good stuff. Going to come back for our final segment. Stay with us.
These days, you've got your hands full in life. That's why we help you bank simply and securely with tools like Face ID and Touch ID. It's why we make it easy to make purchases on the go and get cash back while you're at it. Why we help you quickly deposit checks wherever you are. And it's why we lend a hand with sending and receiving money right from your phone. So even when you're on the move, you can manage your finances. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.
Hi, my name is Tim Murray, President and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce and former Lieutenant Governor of Massachusetts. You know, one of the great stories in public education today has been the success of our vocational technical high schools and Chapter 74 programs. Why? Those programs at our high schools not only have our students graduating with a high school diploma, but an industry-recognized credential that prepares them for the world of work. We need more vocational technical high school for all of our students. Unfortunately, Governor Healy has put a short-sighted proposal forward that would create a lottery system, unproven, that would determine how students get into our voc tech programs. And unfortunately, that also pits students against students in our urban, suburban, and rural communities. So we're asking you to help us take action. Say no to Governor Healy's short-sighted proposal and say yes to universal access to vocational technical high schools and Chapter 74 programs. Please go to mavoctechcoalition.org to learn how you can help us by calling your state rep, your state senator, emailing them, and letting them know that we need to have universal access for our Chapter 74 vocational technical programs for all of our kids, no matter where they are in the state.
Worcester, a city with heart, history, and promise. A hub of innovation in life sciences, education, and healthcare. Home to multi-generational families, first-generation citizens, and next-generation baseball and hockey greats. Home to great parks, world-class museums, theaters, and restaurants. Worcester, the place to visit, to invest, and to call home.